All right. Today we're going to talk about multiplying positive and negative fractions. So not whole numbers, fractions. But we're going to review multiplying fractions and using negatives, okay? Just 2 quick videos. Review it. We're going to practice it as a class, and then I'm going to let you practice it in your groups.
Welcome to a lesson on multiplying fractions. To multiply 2 fractions, we multiply the numerators and multiply the denominators. So if we have 2 fractions in the form of a over b and c over d, the product will have a numerator of a times c and a denominator of b times d. So for 1/2 times 1/3, the product will have a numerator of 1 times 1 and a denominator of 2 times 3. So the product would be 1/6. However, we do want our product to be in simplest form, so often it's helpful to simplify before we multiply, which we'll look at in just a minute.
That's all I needed to show you that video. Because we all should remember how to multiply fractions. Just multiply across, numerator and denominator, and then we would simplify. Today we're not going to worry about simplifying much because we're only worrying about that ability to multiply with a negative, okay? Yep, so a lot of you guys are doing this. That's why we're practicing the skill. So we're going to move on to our next video. So remember, this step sometimes, even though I would appreciate if you wrote this out so you could see what you're doing, a lot of times you guys should be able to just go 1 times 1 is 1, 2 times 3 is 6, okay? Yes, Andrew? At least write down an example of what it looks like so that you have it in front of you. Yes.
All
right.
I'm not done.
Whether you're writing this as an example or this as an example, one of the two. Jeff. Everyone should be at least get an example so you know what you're doing when we get to the negatives. Yes, Dover? It's the same process, it just looks a little different. We had to approach this differently. Alright, so the next video that we're going to quickly just review is just that multiplying with negatives. Alright?
There are 2 rules for multiplying integers. If the 2 integers have the same sign, the product will always be positive. A positive times a positive is positive, and a negative times a negative is also positive. If the 2 integers have different signs, the product will always be negative. A positive times a negative is negative, and a negative times a positive is also negative. So following these rules, positive 5 times a negative 7 is equal to negative 35. And negative 3 times positive 6 is equal to negative 18. Notice for both of these products, the integers have different signs. But for these 2 examples, notice how both integers have the same sign. So positive 8 times positive 7 is equal to positive 56, and negative 4 times negative 6 is equal to positive 24.
Okay, so it does seem like it should be confusing, but it's really just straightforward, right? Hold on, I got it right here. So all you have to remember let's use black because this is in black. When they are the same size, positive times a positive is positive. It's positive.
It's negative.
Negative times a negative, positive. Positive. So when they're the same sign, they're always going to be that positive.
Mr. McCarthy, there's a kid at the door. I think he's here to the church. Recycle.
So same sign is always a positive. And then when you have the positive times a negative, negative. The negative times the positive.
Negative.
Negative.
Forgot this.
I feel like you guys are going to be fine. A lot of people get tricked by the negative signs, but I feel like it's only because you guys, your brains naturally think this. When you see a negative, you automatically go, everything should be a negative. But that's not true. So, here's our practice today. I'm going to do the first one on the board. You guys are going to practice individually on the other three. Okay? So the first one is 1/9, a negative 1/9 times 11/6. So I'm doing the first one on my own, just to show you the steps.
I do not.
The first thing we need to do is we just need to go, okay, it's a negative 1 times 11, and 9 times 6,
I say negative.
because of that negative.
Yeah. And that one's positive, so it's negative.
So 1 times 11 is an easy one. And 9 times 6 is,
36.
anyone know?
I don't. What? I don't. 54.
54. And because of that one individual negative number, it is a negative, right? That's horrible. Negative 11/54.
Sorry. Not sorry.
It is kind of funny because I was like, where is it coming from? I thought I was going crazy. I'm like, is my Spotify playing back there?
You have that song.
All right, so take 3 minutes. 3 minutes to do the next three. Remember, pay attention to the symbols.
We have to do all of that.
Yes, the next three. 3 minutes.
I mean, like, closer.
Huh? If you can, that middle step, I would love to see you do that, but if you can do the multiplication straight across, just go ahead and do the multiplication straight across.
A negative and a negative is positive.
So remember, when the signs are the same, it's always a positive. When the signs are different, it's always a negative. Come on, Corey, focus. I'm going to choose one person at random for each group to come up.
me though.
One person at random, no hands. No hands. No hands. One person at random to do each one of these problems, one from each group, okay? So, just like that.
What?
So, keep working, and I'm just going to come around and I'm going to just go boom, 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 okay?
I want to go number 2.
You want to go number 2?
Okay, is this one right? Am I right? No.
Leah, you want to do number 4 on the board?
No.
Okay, hold on. Finish up.
Okay, hold on. Shut up. Okay, right.
Corey,
Do you go down?
try to get all of them done first.
No, like, one go down.
No, leave it like that.
So 5 plus 4.
5 times.
That's all I need. Okay. So 20 goes.
Just straight across. 5 times 5.
What's 4 times 7? I'll give you.
Okay, and they're both negatives. So. Guys, we're not worrying about simplifying with the negatives. We're just worried about being able to just practice the skill.
That's what I did.
All right, Dory, why don't you go ahead and do number 2?
Alright.
You know how to show your work appropriately, yes.
Sure, okay. Alright.
Corey, guys, we're a little too much of this.
Can I do it? Keep talking.
Yeah,
No,
no.
we don't.
Corey,
Me.
chill.
One day. One day.
Do it back here. Do it right here.
Which one am I doing? Okay. Shut up.
You do it here.
Thank you.
Gentlemen.
No, I'm just going.
Gentlemen.
Yeah.
do we need to have a conversation after class? Or do I need to call home? We make sure we're focusing on the English. Not. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not appropriate. Okay, so again, we're not worried about the simplifying yet, but they're both negatives.
Yep.
So we just multiply the numbers. 5 times 5 is 25. 3 times 4 is 12. Minash, come and do number 3. What's going on? No questions right now. We're just doing this work real quick. Good. Excellent job. Now, last. Again, 4 times 12 is 48, 3 times 7 is 21, and we keep the negative sign because there's only one negative.
That Spotify was going crazy, dude.
I don't. I hear you doing it's going.
It's not on. Shut down the phone.
Okay, so what's the only one thing we're missing, Malia?
I know.
Negative. This is a negative 12 over 12,
Equals
which is also equal to
1. Negative 1.
negative 1. That one we should be able to simplify because a number divided by a number is always 1, right?
No.
Now, even though I didn't ask you to simplify, let's do this real quick. How many 12s can fit into 25? 2, which leaves us 1 over 12. Good. And how many 21s can fit into 48? 2. And that leaves us
7.
6 over
12.
21. And I can simplify that one step further. They're both divisible by 3. So I can get negative 2. So what's 6 divided by 3?
6 divided by 3. 2.
Angel? Yes, 2. And then 21 divided by 3 is?
7.
7.
Dang it. Bro. 1 by 1.
So you guys are good.
Okay, now we done?
No.
We got 2 more slides.
Alright, so we're going to play a game called We Got It. These are the rules to We Got It.
We got this.
We got this, we got it. There are 2 sets of problems down here. One is covered. We're going to do one set at a time. Individually, each student will get a chance to complete each problem on their own. Okay? Then as a group, you'll get to discuss the 3 answers. And right now, I want each group to choose one person that will get a...
I want to do it.
No, the group doesn't. The group chooses.
Oh, so how am I stupid? I'm stupid and you're ugly.
Corey,
What's your
this group is going to have issues.
She just called what?
No, we're done talking. You've been doing good, Angel.
She just called. Yeah.
Who's your writer over here for the board? Who's your whiteboard writer? Who's your group choose?
No. Jeff.
Angel.
No. I'll write it down. Oh, yeah, they've been doing nothing.
You're not using this yet.
Yeah.
Who's your guys' writer?
Not yet.
You guys are a little talkative. Can we try to... So you're doing this on your paper first on your own. All right? Here we go. You have 4 minutes individually on your paper to solve these problems. Notice, number 7 and number 9. They have whole numbers, right?
Yeah.
What number goes under a whole number?
On 0.
No?
1.
A 1.
Which one y'all wrote down?
You're doing all 3 of them.
You tell me negative
You're doing all three of them. We're doing the multiplication. You're just multiplying straight across now. You're just multiplying straight across.
Yeah.
Can we show the board when we're done?
So everyone's individually first, and then I'm going to put the timer down for a couple minutes, and you're all going to put your three answers on that board. You're going to help Angel put the answers on the board.
Oh, so I wrote too big. Oh, so
You're just going to put the three answers in the first group that gets all of them right. Well, you win.
Huh? No, you don't need to. Is this right? Write that down. You have to put 7 over 20 under here. Silence.
3 times 9 is 9.
Silence. That's not 7 over 20. Oh,
I'm sorry, boy. Where? Negatives are missing. Don't forget your negatives. Don't show me the boards quite yet. Don't show me the boards quite yet. I'm going to give everyone the chance to discuss what they're saying. Okay, so 3 times 9. So you can use the calculators. So why would I do this? 1, 2, 3. How many of these? How many? 2, and then how many left? 1, 2, 3, 4. So what's the number? 20, 27. No, I just want the answers on the board. Yeah, don't show me the board quite yet. I love the discussion. Love the discussion. Just make sure you're in the Corey. Corey, you're doing fine. What's wrong?
William,
I didn't do anything.
she over here. You're stupid. You're slow.
I told
Julia?
She did call it stupid.
You can't even ask.
There shouldn't. Why is this group having so many problems? No one should be talking that way to anyone. Everyone, Angel's doing great. Jeff is doing fine. Leah, I don't know why you two are having an issue. Cameron's doing good. I'm just going around in a circle. Corey is actually doing good, but why is someone calling him stupid? That's not appropriate. All right. Are your groups ready?
Yeah.
You have all 2 minutes to write your answers on your board, and I'm going to come around and look at them.
Okay. What?
Oh, you always done hunters? Why did you write that? What my husband said. Wait, 7. Wait, the 7. She's supposed to be I'm okay.
Where's your negatives?
Why did you put that?
You're fine. Where's your negative? Is that your negative? Is that your negative? What about the last one? Pay attention to your negatives. All right. Everyone got it right. Technically, this group was first, though.
What? No.
Group 1 over here was first.
That's just because you want to.
They were fixing things. Everyone, though. Thumbs up,
Everybody
guys.
tied.
Thumbs up, guys. And considering the fact,
Put that up down.
considering the fact that you all got it right, minus some changes with making sure you got the negatives in there,
Nothing wrong with 2 bags of chips.
this should be -7/20, right?
Yeah.
It should end up being -7. Yes. And -12. Yes. All right? All right. Hey, in 5, I need you silent. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now I am running out of time. We're not going to be able to do the other group. We'll try that some other time. But you can go to Prodigy.
That's not fair. That you should get the easiest questions. It's Friday. I did super hard
You can go to Prodigy and continue to practice the multiplying rational numbers.
Oh yeah.
So please get out your Chromebooks, start signing in on Prodigy.
Everybody get on Prodigy. That's not fair. Hey, everyone go to a for yourself. I'm going to go now.
You just said Prodigy. What?
Please sign in to
Hey, man, he did
Prodigy.
this.
I know what he did. They just got back to me.
No, this is not happening right now.
I didn't pass my Chromebook.
Just sit there and wait patiently, and I'll let you know what you can do. Okay?
Hey.
Yeah. Chromebooks out. Chromebooks out.
Chromebooks out, everybody.
Chromebooks out.
Hey, everybody go to a for.
Thank you. I see people. Good job signing in.
Why?
Good job.
Prodigy.